What's up, guys? Haven't made a video for my channel in a decent amount of time. I've been doing a lot more work on the podcast, and been doing a couple videos for Body Bags this week because I'm a member of there, and one person had me to have someone cover for him, so I did a video for them. But I needed to do a video for my channel. I'm trying to do more with that too. There's just so much going on, but I'm going to be doing a lot more for my channel now too, though. But I had just reviewed Maniac Cop, and that same day I had filmed a review for Maniac Cop 2, but I don't know what happened to the video. I can't find it anymore. I don't know if I accidentally didn't hit record or what, but I'll do it again. So it's been a week since I've seen it, but still, I remember it pretty clearly. It's a really good movie. But Maniac Cop 2, it leaves off right after Maniac Cop 2 1 ends with Maniac Cop coming out the ocean or whatever, but he comes back and he's badder than ever. He's still wreaking chaos on this town, on the New York and all that, killing people. But now there's a serial killer who is killing people in New York and all that, and basically him and Maniac Cop team up towards the end, and it gets goofy at that aspect of it. But one thing I gotta say is the dude who plays the cop, I really like him. I don't know, Robert Davi. He was in a James Bond movie back in the day as the villain, and he was in the Goonies and some other stuff. But I really like his character. He tries to play the badass cop, and dude's badass, so it's believable. And I really got like Maniac Cop in this one because he's more of a zombie. He looks really zombie-ish. But one thing I really don't like is when you see like Maniac Cop and the serial killer like chilling in the serial killer's lair. Just the way the serial killer's like talking to him, and just the way Maniac Cop is acting is kind of weird. It takes out of the seriousness of it, but that's fine because it's such a short period of the movie. One thing I gotta say too that I didn't like is Bruce Campbell character is killed off really early in the movie, so you don't really see him. I don't know what the deal with that was, but it is what it is. But I gotta say, the first one was put out by Synapse, and they did an okay transfer. It was pretty good. Synapse is usually alright. But this was put out by Blue Underground, and they put a lot of care into it. The transfer was actually really good. Like a lot better than the Synapse one. I mean, they put slip covers on their stuff, and I bought this probably 2.5 years after this release came out, so they're not, their slipcovers aren't limited, which I really like. But yeah, overall I like this movie a little bit better than the first one. Not a whole lot, but first one was really hard to top, but this one did it. I just like the vibe of it, the music selection, which I'm a huge fan of too. Obviously got that Maniac Cop 2 soundtrack, but I really like the music of this movie. It's really creepy. One of my favorite scenes in the whole thing is it's at like a shooting range, and you see Maniac Cop come from the darkness where the little targets are. That's really cool. There's really cool scenes where Maniac Cop's chasing Robert Davi, and they torch his car, and Maniac Cop's driving a flamed out car. It's really badass. Yeah, but there's really not much to say about it. If you've seen the first Maniac Cop and liked it, definitely pick this up because to me it's better. Like I said, I mean, this Blu-ray is top-notch Blu-ray. I mean, Blue Underground did excellent job. I mean, it has a decent amount of extras too. It has audio commentary with William Lustig, who's the director who did Maniac Cop and Maniac. And the audio commentary also has filmmaker Nicholas Winding Refn, who did oh my god, he did Drive, he did the Neon Demon, Only God Forgives, but for a while he was supposed to be directing a remake of Maniac Cop, but I don't think it's happening anymore, which kind of sucks. But this is Back on the Beat, the making of Maniac Cop 2, Q&A with director William Lustig, trailers, poster and still gallery, and isolated music track. But yeah, this was definitely really cool. But yeah, check this out. I think this is actually still pretty expensive though. I don't know what the deal was with what's going on with this, but Amazon and a bunch of other sites for a while had this in part 3 listed for like $50, A lot of people thought they were going out of print and all that, but Grindhouse Video in Tampa, they have an online site too. I actually picked this up in the sequel for like 20 bucks each, and he had like 10 copies of each one with all the slips. And I asked him if it was going out of print or what the deal was, why Amazon had it for like 50 bucks. And he says that it's not going out of print. I guess they just needed to print out more, so people started freaking out, so everyone jacked up the prices. But he says, yeah, he heard from the distributor, and they're not out of print. They're just reprinting more. He has a bunch of copies, and he said they'll always be 20 bucks in his store. And he said, yeah, he basically said these two are the top selling Blue Underground titles he's ever had. He says he sells like 20 copies of each like a month or something like that, which for a little brick and mortar independent store, that's a lot. But he says, yeah, Maniac Cop 2 and 3 are Blue Underground's top selling titles, so he always keeps them in stock. So if you need it less than like 50 bucks, definitely go to grindhousevideo.com. Anyways, guys, next video coming real soon is going to be Maniac Cop 3, and then I'm probably going to do the Cube trilogy after that, so stay tuned for that. You know, my podcast, Tumbling Podcast of Flesh, we're doing a Saw retrospective here soon. I think probably see the movie Friday or Saturday, so I'll probably do the recording Sunday or Monday. But we're doing a whole retrospective on that, doing all those films, so I'll leave a link to Tumbling Podcast of Flesh, and also, what others? Body Bags YouTube channel. I got reviews coming on that every week. And there's other stuff going on. Oh, yeah. Me and BDG Reviews, my podcasting partner, we're doing our first commentary. And we're probably going to do a commentary on Hatchet, just because Adam Green likes to do fan commentaries on a lot of movies. And, you know, Victor Crawley's coming out. And me and BDG Reviews are going to do a Hatchet retrospective, but yeah, we want to do a commentary, see how that plays out. So yeah, definitely keep your eyes peeled for all that. Anyways, guys, peace.